Ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls, you are watching yet another episode of Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's Friday night, and you know what that means. It's time for your WWE, SmackDown, and NXT Level Up Event Center Wrestling Report. And now here's the man to give you that report, Mr. Eric M. Lima.
Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Lima Shenanigans 1977. Episode 1720, and forgive my appearance. I'll be shaving later when I take a shower. It's been a long day for me. There are lots to talk about, though, so I'm doing it in separate videos. I'm going to do as many videos as I can because we got lots of craziness happening. You know what I mean? So let me wash it down. Sorry about this, folks. Like I said, long day. We're going to talk about last night, what happened on SmackDown. And as you know, the final SmackDown before Bad Blood, which is tonight. And like I said, if you want to check out what my picks and predictions are, go to a couple episodes ago. And you'll find out. I do believe it's episode number... 3 episodes ago. It's 3 episodes ago, episode 1717. Check it out there. So let's get right going. We're talking about kicking off SmackDown, I believe in Nashville, Tennessee. The country recording artist Hardy will be kicking off SmackDown. The last time we hear Hardy in the WWE is Matt and Jeff, but they're in TNA right now. And AJ Styles makes his return to SmackDown, dresses the Nashville crowd. And Carmelo Hayes interrupts AJ Styles, as you know. Hayes did pick up the victory over Andrade, and that series is tied at 3 apiece. But here's the crazy part about the whole thing. Carmelo Hayes says he wants a shot at the United States title against LA Knight. So LA Knight comes out and said, "Okay, here's the deal. You beat AJ Styles, I'll talk to Nick Aldis, and we'll see if we get you a title shot." Then there's coming soon, police sirens and all, rumors going around that those Motor City Machine Guns will be going to SmackDown on arrival. If that's the case, if I were the Bloodline, I better shine up those belts, man, because I think they're going to be coming to the Motor City Machine Guns. Now AJ Styles and Carmelo Hayes. This was a heck of a matchup until AJ Styles hurt his ankle during the matchup and and the referee had to stop the matchup, giving the victory to Carmelo Hayes. Meanwhile, the referee was paying attention to AJ Styles getting escorted out of the ring, and the doctors checked up on him. That hits LA Knight hits Hayes with the BFT, the blunt force trauma. And then the matchup that everybody's been waiting for. The dumpster matchup. It's like a street version of a casket match. You know, all you gotta do is put your opponent inside the dumpster and close the lid. No disqualification, no countouts, no pinfalls, no submissions. So, even Piper Niven tried to get involved. Meechin outsmarted her. And in the end... Meechin ended up winning the matchup, and Chelsea Green came up all smelly and had gunk all over her, and she is not very happy. Meanwhile, AJ Styles was getting checked out by the doctor. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill talked to Naomi, and Naomi will be joining Cargill and Belair as the host of Bad Blood until Bayley jumps in, and that we'll see you around. Naomi says, "Call me." And then Bayley talks to Naomi and says, "You remember, I promised you I gotta do something. I gotta do something. And listen, if I win the title back, you'll get your shot at it." And Naomi gives her a hug. Meanwhile, the Street Profits were hyping themselves up for the ladder match, for the triple threat match, the main event, tag team titles on the line, as they challenge not only DIY, but the defending champs, the Bloodline, the team of Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. Meanwhile, Bayley comes out, calls out Nia Jax. And you know what? I'm going to talk about Bayley for just a moment. Bayley, looks-wise, I don't have a thing for Bayley, but she has evolved. She has really evolved into the veteran women's wrestler that she is in the WWE. She's evolved from being a side ponytail hugger person to one of the most mature superstars I've ever seen on the main roster and in the women's division. I think she's really stepped it up. She also played the role of mentor when she brought in Dakota Kai and Io Sky to form Damage Control. And ever since Damage Control has expanded with the additions of the Kabuki Warriors, Kairi Sane and Asuka to the mix. So for right now, that's a huge deal because Kairi's Asuka and Dakota Kai have both been injured and they're not competing right now. It's up to Kairi Sane, Io Sky to keep the Damage Control name alive. And I'm sure Bayley probably saw the situation and she wish she would have helped them, but, they betrayed her and all that good stuff. But Bayley has evolved. And ever since defeating Io Sky for the Women's Championship at WrestleMania, it seems to me that, Bayley, bona fide Hall of Famer, I think so. She's the first Women's Grand Slam winner. So you got that. She's got that going for her as well. So you gotta respect that. So I think Bayley is going to go places for sure. Hall of Famer, definitely. Once she retires, first ballot Hall of Famer, in my personal opinion. Meanwhile, Jax, calls on Nia Jax, and Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton came up. She fights out both of them, lays out Nia Jax, and Tiffany Stratton was like, the referee was in the ring, and Tiffany Stratton was about to give Jessica Carr, the referee, the briefcase, but then she changed her mind afterwards. And then in the back, Nia Jax kind of questioned Tiffany Stratton. See, remember thinking about Liv Morgan and the Women's Championship. Yeah, good luck with that, Miss Stratton. But then again, she may cash in and be on Raw with her boyfriend, her real-life boyfriend, Ludwig Kaiser. That could be the only thing. The only thing that could make sense in that way, she can, like I say, if Giovanni Vinci keeps it up, you know what I mean? So, we'll see if that situation does happen. He said, I'm the last person you want to cash in on and all that. So, Nia Jax kind of threatened Tiffany Stratton. So, Tiffany Stratton's like in the Batista way of things. Nia Jax could convince Tiffany to go over to Raw, cash in, and become Raw Women's Champion. That way they can both take over the WWE Women's Division. Or, she could pull a Batista, go after Nia Jax and end up pinning her and cashing in and pinning her for the WWE Women's Championship. Meanwhile, Chelsea Green was taking the walk of shame down the hall in Nashville, and with Piper Niven wearing his hazmat suit, looking like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man wearing a cowboy hat. Anyways, and then Pretty Deadly Los Garza and A-Town Down Under go, whoa, pew, and then even she confronts Nick Aldis. Oh my goodness! And then Hayes confronts Aldis and said, "Hey, listen, what are you going to do about Knight?" And I think the stench of Chelsea just scared them all away. Naomi and Tiffany Stratton went one-on-one. Naomi did pick up the victory over Tiffany Stratton, which makes things worse. The Bloodline addresses the following: the Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes, and also the ladder match for the Randy Orton and Kevin Owens as well. And so they said they'll take over. And then the tag team title match in a triple threat ladder match, the Bloodline, Tama Tonga Loa against the Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, and against DIY, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. This was a crazy, insane kind of matchup, and the Bloodline ended up being the victors in that match. It was a no disqualification match. Anything goes in this ring. That's all the time we have on the show. Excuse me. That's all the time we have on the show. And as you know, Bad Blood is tonight. I'll be live reacting. Jordy Scow, welcome back to the internet. Yeah, like I said, he explained himself. He saw chilling with Jordy last night. We did back-to-back Jordy, Chilling with Jordy episodes. I personally think that having him back is great, and so that means Ranniversary 5 is coming this Monday, and as well. So be well aware of that as well. Up next, we'll be doing what happened last night on AEW Rampage. So that's all the time we have on the show of episode 1720. Until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home.
That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, doing for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.